Hey everyone, it's Kevin Mull of the Office of Youth, Young Adult Ministry, mission to love and serve young people. It's your 2-Minute Tuesday on July 6th. Know that there will not be any fancy graphics this week. Canva.com crashed on me after I made the video, so I don't have any cool graphics and anything else. Notice I've got a little bit of sunblock in my beard. So yes, I am growing old, but it's a little bit whiter than it looks because I have sunblock in it, and we're headed to JOP, which I'm going to talk about here in a few seconds. Thanks everyone. God bless. Happy Fiscal New Year, everyone. It's July 1st already. I hope you had a great 4th. I hope your parish budgets got approved, especially with lots and lots of funds to help pass on the faith to young people. That also means that it's the official start date of our pastoral reassignments. For those of you who are in the midst of welcoming, and especially for those of you who are saying goodbye to a pastor or a priest or administrator, please know that you will continue to be in my prayers. I'm very excited to head up to Browning today. I've got my JOP shirt on and my JOP hat. We're going to be up there for a couple of days, just really kind of discussing Justice Outreach Project. We're going to visit some key sites and locations that we've been at the last few years. We'll also be doing a lot of prayer and discussion, and reflection and dreaming and laughing together, and just kind of looking at what JOP could be in the future. So please pray for us. It's going to be a great week and just some good time spent with some friends that we haven't seen in a while. NCYC Part II registration is now open. Last week I was able to get it up and running. Please let me know if you're running any hiccups. Basically what I did is I just updated the Part 1 registration form so you can use the same link. We also still have a few tickets available, so if you have young people who want to come along with us and they haven't registered yet, you can send them the same link that I shared with you before or direct them to dohyouth.org/NCYC. It's very important that they register with us at the diocese at the dohyouth.org/NCYC. Please make sure that they do not go to NFCYM and purchase tickets directly from them. On the first page of the registration form, you'll see a question that asks you if you need to do Part 2 of the registration. Just click yes and then hit next, and you'll find a list of everyone who has registered for NCYC right now. If you find someone on there that has told you they're going or that you need to finish registration for and you just don't see their name, please let me know, because that probably means I don't have their information, and so we need to get that information as soon as possible. You can also, you'll just select whomever you need to do the Part 2 registration for, and then there's a spot to make room and roommate requests. Okay, here's the deal. I will do my best to accommodate room and roommate requests, but I cannot guarantee them. So anyway, please use the same form for the second part of registration. It's not due until September, so you have a ton of time. You can either have individuals complete Part 2 of registration on their own, or you can gather all their information and their money, and then you can just submit it as a group. Payment can be made either by credit card when you complete the second registration, or you can just click submit, pay by check, and send a check in the diocese. Please note that we have covered $200 for each parish or school leader. And you should see that reflected in the price. Of course, if you don't, reach out to me, let me know. But we will pay for the hotel room. That's basically $200. We'll pay for the hotel room for one group leader from each parish or school or group. I don't yet have the liability waivers from NCYC. For those of you who've been before, you know there's a lot of forms and things that you need to submit. I don't have any information on that yet. What it sounds like is that they'll send those out in September, and then you'll just have to have your parents and your young people sign those and then bring them with you to turn them in person when you get to Indianapolis. So again, I'll let you know if there's any changes on that. Many of you are purchasing plane tickets in the next few days. When making your travel arrangements, here's the deal. You need to plan to be in Indianapolis by no later than 12 noon on Thursday, November 18th. And the final session will end at 10 p.m. on Saturday, November 20th. So don't leave before then. And because we're in Montana and it's difficult to fly in and out in Montana and kind of between those times, you should plan to travel on Wednesday and Sunday, because that's really the only way to be able to experience a whole conference. The hotel that you're paying for with registration is for 4 nights. That's checking in on Wednesday and checking out on Sunday morning. If you have questions or need clarification about travel or anything like that, please reach out to me. Or really, if you have any questions about anything in NCYC, just let me know. Legendary Adventure Camp. Okay, we still have a few spots available. We are now running 2 co-ed camps. The first being July 18th to the 23rd, and the second July 25th to the 30th. You can find more info and register at legendarylodge.org/adventure-camp. Our summit team is about halfway through their ministry this summer. It's gone by quick. They will be in Fairfield this week. Then they're headed to Bozeman next week on July 14th for a hike and a mass. They're hosting a young adult retreat at Legendary Lodge on July 16th to 17th. I would really appreciate your help in spreading out the word among your community, especially young adults. There's more information. The registration is at dohyouth.org/young adult retreat. We're really targeting kind of those in their 20s, either in college or recently graduated, sort of that kind of young professional Catholics who may or may not really be very far along in their vocation right now. So again, find more information at dohyouth.org/young adult retreat. Then the summit team will be helping with cleaning and prepping for our first CYC board meeting at Immaculate Conception Parish in Deer Lodge. They're going to be there next week. That's right, our first CYC board meeting is scheduled for August 27th through the 29th in Deer Lodge, not Legendary Lodge. I hope to get more information about CYC board out to you all within the next week or two, but mark your calendar for this point and please start telling your young people. Again, the first CYC board meeting will be in Deer Lodge, August 27th through the 29th. Then the summit team heads to Missoula on July 20th, helping Patty Cassidy at Christ the King with a prayer workshop. Then they're headed to Libby for a couple days to help with the community service project and do some adoration with young people there. Then their last week of July, which is also their last week of work and ministry, they're helping with the VBS at Our Lady of the Valley Parish in Helena. And to finish out a great summer, they are planning a hike and mass up to the Our Lady of the Rockies in Butte on Saturday, July 31st. And thanks to a really smart and diligent and amazing young person, Jim Bradshaw, who we met at Leadership Camp this year, there's a website with more information about the trip. I will put the link in the notes, but Jim created the website by himself, and he's really been leading the charge in organizing this hike to the statue. So please spread the word to any youth or young adult who's interested in participating. And thanks to Jim Bradshaw for his work on that. And thanks to everyone who's helped with the summit team this year. I sincerely hope that it's been a blessing to you and your communities to have these young people helping you in your ministry this summer. That's it for this week. As always, please pray for me, pray for our bishop, and together we will all pray for our young people. God bless.